So this is Dr. Janelle O.D., the Dry Eye Mentor. I specialize in dry eye disease, ocular surface disease, as well as ocular aesthetics or optometry aesthetics. I want to come to you today for a serious matter. So how many of you know that people of color, including black people, my complexion and darker, are supposed to wear sunscreen? Did you know that? The reason I'm coming today because I've had several patients that I encounter as we have those discussions, how to protect your eye health, how to minimize aging, and some simple things are wearing sunglasses and sunscreen. I wear sunscreen, and it doesn't matter how lighter complected I am. I wear sunscreen to manage aging, so I don't have a lot of wrinkles on my face, and so a lot of people, sometimes they don't know how old I am. So my 30-year-olds that come in here think I'm the same age as they are, and some 40-year-olds think that they're much older than me. And I'm like, girl, I got you about 2-3 years. And so sunscreen and sunglasses. I started wearing sunscreen and sunglasses, I would say back in college. I wasn't in high school, I didn't, and I did before optometry school. So it's not because I'm an eye doctor that I do those things, but I was in lectures and classes and learning about the overall body, risk factors for aging, risk factors for disease, and it came up that sun is linked to cataracts, macular degeneration, and linked to aging and skin cancer. So I started wearing sunscreen and sunglasses at an early age. But yes, it does not matter if you are not Caucasian. If you're African American, it does not matter how dark skinned you are. Even if you're Hispanic, it doesn't matter what your complexion is, what your nationality is, your ethnicity, you should be wearing sunscreen. There has been an increase in skin cancer, especially skin cancer around the eyes, because people are just naturally not wearing sunglasses, as well as people are not wearing sunscreen, and people being more common, people of color. A lot of my Caucasian patients, I ask the same questions. Most of them are wearing sunglasses and sunscreen. Sunscreen because they know, because their skin burns, because their eyes are so sensitive to light, but it's the individuals that don't burn easily and not as sensitive to light because of the dark iris color. And that can be a little bit more concerning because you're not going to get these symptoms to prompt you to do something to minimize it. So you're going to walk out and be unfazed by glare, and you're going to go to the beach and probably don't burn, but you can get skin cancer, and skin cancer looks a little differently in patients of color. So when you're visiting your dermatologist, definitely make sure that you speak to your dermatologist about things that you can do to minimize your risk for skin cancer. And if you have some areas that are of concern and you've brought them to someone's attention before and they ignored them, then you may want to seek a doctor of color. If you are visiting your eye doctor, also don't forget to talk to your eye doctor about things that you can do to protect your eyes from the sun, and what sunscreens you can use. One of my favorite sunscreens, and I do not get any money from this company. I have no vested interest in this company, but I really like their sunscreen. I like it for a couple reasons, because natural oils are built into the sunscreen, and then 2, it does not leave a pasty film. That's another reason why a lot of people of color don't like to wear sunscreen, because it leaves this like white film. Like, we look weird, right? But this sunscreen doesn't do it. And one name, the sunscreen is called Black Girl Sunscreen. You can find it at Target, Ulta, Amazon, pretty much anywhere. I found out about them a long time ago on Instagram, and I've just watched them grow. I use it in my practice after my IPL sessions, or anytime I'm doing any treatment that has a lot of that can make you a little bit more sensitive to the sun. I use that post-treatments. Then I use it on myself every single day. It goes in really smooth. So the way that you do your sunscreen is you wash your face normally, you'll put on whatever toner, moisturizer, and then your sunscreen is going to be the last step. You do want to be very careful. You don't want to put a lot of sunscreen on the eye. I just usually do like a dab, and I'll kind of put it in around my eye. I put it on my ears. I sunscreen everything, and that's just every day. Now, of course, if I'm going to go somewhere that's really sunny, like Jamaica, which I was last week, I'm going to put sunscreen on, but I do it every day. Just then I put over my entire body. So yes, if you are of color, you should be wearing sunscreen. Sunscreen is going to help minimize aging around the face, reduce wrinkles, and your chance of skin cancer. Then also sunglasses. Sunglasses are fashionable, but they protect your eyes from cataracts and macular degeneration and any other sun-related issues in the back of the eye. So it's Dr. Janelle O.D., the Dry Eye Mentor. I'm here to help you find the root cause of your ocular discomfort and get you on the road to younger, clearer, wider eyes.